Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Dream Team. The last episode, we hunted down the Dreamstone Spirit, learned a few new Luiginary generator techniques, because that's what it's called apparently, and in this episode we're going to hunt down that Dreamstone Spirit, make him talk, make him tell the location of his body, so on and so forth. First step is to use this, our Luiginary generator, make some Luigis and ground pound all this stuff. Also, disclaimer, my voice probably sounds raspy. The cold has definitely affected it. It's gotten a lot better, but it's not 100%, so if it sounds a little raspy, that'll be why, but I'll just try to talk in my deep register to make up for that. Anyways, yeah, there's more of us clowns, because, you know, if I try to talk like all normal, it's gonna sound all raspy and stuff. I sound nasally as heck, it's gonna be a thing, but I want to get to recording. I've missed recording! Alright, tell us your stuff, Mr. Guy. We have you cornered. We have 1,000 Luigis. It's in Shut Upville. Really? 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 Whoa! Hello, Dreambird! You're kind of angry. Ooh, you mad. This guy is the epitome of an internet troll. He's an internet troll. This Dreamstone Spirit is an internet troll. He probably goes online, he goes into the YouTube comments, and he trolls. He is the troll. Someone make just a Dreamstone Spirit account. It'd be hilarious. Please don't. No trolling, please. Trolling is not fun. It's much more fun to be a productive commenter. Trust me. Believe in me. Anyway, so he just doesn't care, but little does he know that we have the spring jump. That's why, you know, even if you came back here with just the ground pound, it wouldn't be enough. You need the spring jump as well, which you only get at the end there. So, Dreambird is mad. He wants us to make that spirit talk, and make that spirit talk we will. We're going to give him a good whack right upside the noggin. Spring jump up here, break these blocks, and then spring jump all the way up here, and boosh! Take my spring jump punch, you ninny. So, yeah, we're going to be fighting the Dreamstone Spirit, or we're going to fight the Dreamstone Spirit, and now he'll talk, right? Nope, now he's angry. Like I said, we're going to be fighting the Dreamstone Spirits. He's not going to go down without a fight. Since when in a Mario and Luigi game has anyone gone down without being a big pain in the butt? However, Drilldigger, oh, the background, all those gears and stuff, they apparently had a purpose. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's a boss. Okay, well, that's fine. We can take on a boss. We've taken on plenty of bosses. I'm sure it's gonna... Oh my god, that thing takes off both screens. And yeah, this guy is a bit scary. Time to... Yeah, he might be a bit too big. He might be a bit too big for us. But then again, in the past game, when things got big, what happened? Don't forget, this is kind of a direct sequel to Bowser's... Well, not really a direct sequel, but it takes a lot of the mechanics of Bowser's Set Story. And that includes one certain thing. Dreamy Luigi glowing with energy. He might be scared out of his mind, but apparently Dreamy Luigi still has one more power for us to unlock here. Are you okay, Dreamy Luigi? Pull it together! What's going on here, guys? I don't even know. But, it's so weird having to talk in my deep register all the time. Maybe it'll make this even more epic. I don't know. But, it's like sometimes like having a cold, it makes your voice better, not worse. It's kind of hilarious. So this guy is trying to crush us into pieces. He is relentless. This Dreamstone. He's gone from internet troll to internet flamer, I guess. Hardy har har. So we need some real world intervention. Starlo, help us out. Stop being a douche for once. Luigi, I can barely hear you talk. Try harder. Do something, Starlo. Touch random thing. Just touch random things. Go. Touch everything. Maybe he'll shoot rocket launchers. You'll activate Luiginary rocket fire. Boom. So you can touch wherever you want, but, I mean, you see this L. I see this L. Touch the L. Whoa. That had a reaction of sorts. Starlo, touch my L. Just bringing out some weird Death Note fanfiction here, apparently. Alright, so you hold the L on Luigi's cap, and yes, that is right, guys, I just made a Death Note reference. I know you're all proud of me. I just love when this happens, then you see all the things in the back are, big bro's in danger, I have to help bro! I have to save my bro! Oh, was I not holding down the L? Oops. There we go. Let's hold down the... I was too busy being distracted by the epicness. My stylus slipped off the L a little bit. Dreamy Luigi is, so if you hold it down long enough and not be a derp like I did. Uh-oh. We've seen this camera angle before. We have to tilt our 3DS to the side. And you know what that means. Dreamy Luigi gets huge. That's right. Instead of giant Bowser battles, in this game, we have giant Luigi battles. And they are both awesome and not awesome at the same time. You'll see what I mean. Because, while I think they're definitely better than Bowser's, basically, this is mostly a hard mode thing. Is the fact that, while the battles in this game are definitely better than, the Bowser's Inside Story ones, in my opinion, a lot of them have really wonky controls still. I mean, so did the ones in Bowser's Inside Story as well, but hello, it's Tiny Mario! Oh, it's so adorable when he's so tiny compared to Luigi. He's riding on his cap. That's adorable. So, but I do like the fact how cinematic these fights are compared to Bowser's Inside Story. It's fantastic how cinematic these fights are. But, and I do like them better. The thing is, on hard mode especially, they get really cutthroat, because levels do not matter in this fight at all. Levels mean absolutely nothing. Which means in hard mode, the fights are harder, but you can't abuse the game to do it. You just have to literally fight to your optimum capacity. And considering, like I said, the controls are kind of wonky, because they're touchscreen-based controls, and heaven forbid gyroscope-based controls, they aren't exactly the easiest to use. So you have to get really practice of it. It is possible to beat them in hard mode, obviously. It's pretty difficult. These will definitely be some of the most difficult sections of the game in hard mode. Just because, like I said, leveling, badges, none of these factor in anymore. Alright, enough talking. Let's go ahead and learn how to jump. So, the way you handle jumping in this game, once you're ready, an arrow will appear, but do not slide yet. Wait for Luigi to be ready. You'll know he's ready when he lifts up his arms. At that moment, draw a line upward. Draw a line upward. There we go. And then, that's a great. We want excellent, though. So the thing is, it's basically like the jump that you do normally. When you hit the guy, slide up again, and you will then get an excellent and do double damage. Your jump, like the jump in the normal mode, will be your primary source of damage. However, the hammer will be used as well, and that'll have some interesting implications when that is a thing. The hammer has its uses. You'll see very soon, but first we have to dodge an attack. So, the way we dodge is the same as the way we attack. We slide upward. Basically, jump will always be slide upward. Hammer, as you can imagine, will be a slightly different control. We will have hammer-based counters as well. But for now, jump over these tornadoes. I do not believe that the tornadoes are double in normal mode. This is hard mode, don't forget. So you have to be very precise when you jump. You have to jump at pretty much the last second, because you have to jump over two of them at once. It's actually pretty tough. In hard mode, you will take a ton of damage if you get hit. So do not get hit as much as you can. You will be hurting on health pretty quickly if you make mistakes. So a tornado lingers in the distance. A hammer attack will hurl it into its windy moss. The hammer doesn't do more damage, but the hammer can move the enemy, which can in turn do more damage if there are certain things in the background, such as a tornado. If you hit him into the tornado, it'll end up doing more damage than a normal jump would. So while the hammer will not do enough on its own, with help from the environment, like I said, very cinematic, very environmental-based fights. Pay attention to the environment, because if you use this hammer chop icon, slap him in the background, the tornado will do extra damage. Now, the way you use the hammer is you slide to the left, right when it appears, so no waiting this time, just the moment it appears, just boom, boom. Stop explaining, Dreamber, I'm trying to kill a guy. Then again, I guess I did ask for explanations. So there we go, as you can see, the tornado does extra damage, so watch the background. Plus, you know, there is still the whole usual, you cannot hammer things that are flying, you cannot jump on things that are spiky things. So it's very much like normal Mario and Luigi-based combat. Like I said, he can obviously go into a spiky form. Also, hammer counters work the same way. We basically just slide to the left when he gets close, and we send him into the cake-looking mountain. It kind of feels like we're battling in a desert instead of a desert, which I think is probably kind of the point. Nintendo likes that whole desert thing. So as you can see, he's spiking. Actually, you know what? Let's demonstrate. He's spiky now. So, like I said, spiky rules still do apply. Also, as you can see, if you don't wait for the jump to happen, you only get a good instead of a great. So you have to always wait for that jump. Very important. Anyway, more tornadoes, easy enough to dodge. I mean, just for demonstration purposes, if you get hit... Oh god, oh god! Okay, well that actually worked out well. As you can see, it does a huge chunk of damage, so do not get hit. As you can see, you cannot take many hits. Maybe 6, 7, 8 of those and you're done. And that's one of his Eat Lighter attacks, so you definitely want to be careful. Anyway, there's a tornado in the background, so hammer is the way to go. From now on, we're going to fight as serious as possible because we do want to win. I only took damage there because it's actually going to be fairly easy to heal. It is possible to heal the damage. And, well, you'll see very soon. Very, very soon. Anyway, a new attack. He's going to go up in the sky, and he's going to start firing drills at us. So we use our hammer counter to constantly kind of use the rhythm here. Oops, or get hit. And then make sure you hit him one last time because he will still be rushing at you, and you want to get him out of the way. So, health-wise, it looks like we're doing okay. We're still, doing better than he is. So that is, of course, a perk. However, he's about to even up the score. He fires a giant laser! And Luigi panics, and ow! We're almost dead already. But luckily, this will lead us into a new tutorial. Because like I said, it is possible to heal in these battles. And we will. We will work together with Mario to restore our HP. Touch the bro attack icon. Touch the rhythm mushroom. That's right, it's a rhythm game to heal. It's not just simple as healing. It's basically, you have bro attack still. So Mario can help out in combat occasionally. One of the first bro attack that we're going to learn is going to be able to heal us. Which, there is a caveat. We cannot heal whenever. You'll see how it works very soon. But, basically, tap the screen in the same rhythm as Mario throws it, and you'll be able to heal. Being someone who used to go from Buffalo, I can't ever see that second pattern without thinking, let's go Buffalo. It's a Buffalo thing. Anyway, the thing is, with the tutorial, you can actually try it a second time, and as you can see, you still heal more, so take advantage of the fact that you're in a tutorial. Heal yourself up to full HP. There's really no reason not to, so now that we're back at full, and that guy's at almost half. We have the advantage. Let us go. Continue on. Fight to our full... Oh, hello. Alright, so you see Mario is tired now, though. That's the caveat. You cannot use bro attacks consecutively. Mario must take a turn or two to recover before you can use another bro attack. So you cannot heal every turn. And as you can see, it only heals you for maybe about a third of your health. So you cannot use it that often. So your healing is not infinite. It's really only for dire situations, and even then, there's other bro attacks, so if you're using the healing, you're not able to use the other bro attacks, so do your best to not get hit. You don't want to necessarily be taking, or you'll be doing less damage overall, which isn't important now because there's no time limit, but later on, you'll see. So let's go ahead and do our jump attack. It is our best attack at this venue. As you can see, it does a lot more damage than the hammer by itself. And, well, this guy seems to be falling apart. Being a robot, it makes sense. But we shall still continue to fight for victory! He shoots his laser, but this time, we know it's coming, and Luigi has no intention of letting that happen. Use the hammer! A bit of a different sort of hammer, though. He's going to hammer automatically, and this time he's going to tap the screen repeatedly to counterattack. So just tap as fast as you can, and eventually, it sends the ball back. And that does a humongous chunk of his health right there. Very fantastic. This guy is certainly feeling it, but he has one last trick up his sleeve. He creates a tornado. Now watch the faces, because wherever he ends up is where he is. So he might be, okay, well, I'm just going to use the hammer to be safe. But you saw how high he is. Turns out if you try to use the hammer here, you'll miss because he's actually in the sky. You cannot use the hammer on flying enemies, as demonstrated here. So you always have to watch where he's with the tornado. I'll explain in a second how it works, but let's dodge his attack quickly. Dodge. Dodge. Dodgerino. Is that all you got? That's all you got. So basically the way it works, if look at the location of the last face that appears. If it's high up, that means he's in the air. You can only use a jump. If it's in the middle, he's in normal form. You can use whatever is convenient. If it's low, he's spiky. It's spiky right now because he's really low. Mario's back, by the way. We can now obviously, if we needed to heal up, we could heal up with this, but we don't need to. We know he's on the ground, he's spiky, plus there's a tornado in the background, so hammer is the way to go. I don't think he'll ever be in the air when a tornado's in the background, so I think whenever there's a tornado in the background, hammer is generally safe. I'm not sure. I mean, there is a pattern to it. I mean, usually it seems like he goes with the flying thing first, and then, hello, you're charging at me. No! Bad. It seems like he's always in the air on the first tornado, and then on the second tornado, he's always in spiky form. So, keep that in mind. But he still has a little bit of health left. One more attack should finish him off, though. Where are you going to be at? You're still low. Okay, looks like I have to stick my hammer. This might not finish him off, then. I don't think that's enough. I think he still has a little bit of health there. But, he's definitely feeling it. We're at full HP. I think we're good to go for now. But this is only the first of many Luigi fights. Oh, we still have to do this attack. Okay. Finish him off with a counterattack, perhaps? Who knows? But let's end this at full HP, because I can. You cannot stop me, sir. Goodbye! And while it looks like he has a little sliver of health left, that is actually the last move, because now is the time. Like Dreambird is saying here, it's the time. Because we have one other attack, Finishing Bros, our finishing move. Let's go ahead and do this. Now this one actually does use the gyroscope, but you have to slide up first, but it's time for our finishing move. This is like straight out of Gurren Lagann. What's with me making anime references today, but we're throwing a freaking star at him. We took a star out of the sky, we're throwing, I mean, we're in the dream world, so I guess it's the dream sky, but still, we're throwing a star at him. What the heck? Oh my god, my voice went mega rasp there. Anyway, use the gyroscope to aim at the star in the center. Keep on it, and boom! Excellent. I don't know if it matters if you get excellent or not. If you script the attack, it still kills him. So, as far as I'm aware, getting excellent or not getting excellent doesn't make a difference. I will look into that. If I'm wrong, I will annotate it at some point. But as far as I'm aware, it does not make a difference. Now, that being said, killing a giant boss, you don't really get much experience, or, well, you don't get any experience, because, I mean, this wasn't based on your levels to begin with, but you do get a lot of items, a new pair of boots, 500 coins, super candy, super nut, 1-up deluxe, a nice stash of loot for us, which is always awesome. And with that, guys, our first giant battle has been accomplished. And while we're getting back to normal here, I'm taking a sip of water, because my voice is dying already. Water is wonderful, isn't it? Delicious. Hey, you still want to fight? You still want to go? No, with that fight, he's gained our respect. He is a big fan of Luigi's now, that's for sure. Small fries, ha! We are a big fry, so because we now has his respect, he's gonna tell us. So there we go, mission accomplished. Tell us, Dreambird, let Luigi handle this. He doesn't really like you, Dreambird. I guess he has a little snafu of royalty or something like that. Or he's just, like I said, internet troll. So he's only going to tell Luigi. Good thing he tells things in pictures. It's a little hard to have a private conversation when you talk using mental pictures. But clouds, rocks, a cliff, we've seen that mountain before. That's right, guys, that's Mount Pajamaja. Definitely a mountain, and that is where the Dreamstone's at, so we have to head to Mount Pajamaja, it seems, guys. Whoa, hey! Dreambird, told you, we're getting him to talk here. Don't mess things up, Dreambird. But now, that's too late, he already knows. Mount Pajamaja, that's where we need to go, guys. That's where the Dreamstone has been taken to. So with that, this guy's going back to bed. We've gotten all we can out of the spirit. Thanks for the help, Spirit. You were a pain in the butt, but in the end, we got what we needed, and that's what matters. But welcome to Giant Luigi battles, guys. We'll be alternating quite often between normal Dream World boss battles and giant battles. Although we'll only see giant battles in the Dream World, obviously. I mean, Luigi can't get big in the real world. It's not like someone can crawl inside of his body and activate some strange gland that'll make him giant. That never happens. That's unrealistic. Cough, cough, Bowser's Inside Story, cough, cough. Anyway, we need to head out of the Dream World once and for all, and from there, we can go ahead and make our way to Mount Pajamaja, which is indeed what we will do. Well, we're gonna make our way there. I mean, obviously this video is almost over, but we'll start making our way over there, and once we get there, well, you'll see. Things aren't going to be so simple as just going to Mount Pajamaja. There's going to be a bit more involved than that. So, Starlo, so hasty! Jeez. Although, thanks for touching my L. That still sounds like Death Note fanfiction or something really dirty. Or both. So, anyway, Mount Pajamaja, it's up behind Pillow Castle, so does that mean we can actually get back to Pillow Castle? Let's go head back to that bridge and find out. But like I said, Mount Pajamaja is the place we have to go. But it might not necessarily be the place that the plot is going to take us to first. After all, things have been going in the order of those tours that they, or the tourist locations that they mentioned at the beginning of the game. By the way, we can obviously afford new badges right now. I'm not going to, because neither of these badges are really useful. I might get the silver badge. There is going to be a badge shop in the next area we go to, though, so I'm going to see how our coins end up after we do all the purchases and other things we have to do, and we will assess at that point whether or not to buy the silver badge. It can be helpful. I mean, you can get AoE damage, extra BP back. It has its uses. I'll probably buy the silver badge. I'm just not going to do it right now because I want to see how my coins shape up after buying equipment. But now taking applications for the Mount Pajamaja tour. Visit us in Wakeport. Interesting. So, oh my god, my voice is dying horribly. This cold is the worst, guys. I'm so sorry. So, only registered climbers are allowed on Mount Pajamaja, so we need permission to get up there. And the only permission is to become a registered climber by going to the tour center in Wakeport. So, turns out we're not going to Mount Pajamaja quite yet, guys. First, we need to do some things in Wakeport. So the next section of this game is actually going to be taking place in Wakeport, not Mount Pajamaja. That being said, guys, there is something we can do before we go to Wakeport. And it actually happens to be on Mount Pajamaja. So we are going to go ahead and head to Mount Pajamaja in the next episode. Oh my god, my voice. I did not think it was going to die this hard during just a 20-minute recording. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But, I'm just going to keep talking in my deep, raspy tones for the rest of this episode, apparently. So, this is hilarious. So, instead of heading to Wakeport, we can head up here to, Mount Pajamaja, and we will end the episode here, because there's actually a lot of extra stuff we can get up on Mount Pajamaja. And there's a couple extra stuff we can do elsewhere, because the bridge is indeed fixed. There's some beans we can get, and there's actually a few things we can do on Mount Pajamaja before we head to Wakeport. So in the next episode, expect a bit of a Detour bonus extra content sort of episode, where we go explore Mount Pajamaja prematurely, as well as something new that's opened up in Pillow Castle. We'll be taking all of that, taking care of all of that in the next episode, when I hopefully have a voice. This is LuckySevenDX, who's horribly sick of a cold, signing out. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.